First extrasolar colony. This means
that
if our homeworld were to spontaneously combust, your species would no longer be rendered extinct. That is a comforting thought, wouldn't you say?
I love the dialogue for VIR. That was actually great. We have established the colony of Queen Thickdom. Excellent. Queen Thickdom is a thing now, y'all. You better recognize. Let's get good. I am the gamer under development, and this is Endless Stellaris, or Stellaris rather, but we are playing a game with a bunch of custom factions from Endless Space 2. Well, not custom factions from Endless Space 2, the base factions from Endless Space 2, but we made them custom in Stellaris, and we are playing as the Lumeris, my absolutely favorite money grubbers of all time. We have just begun expanding our Lumeris anocracy out through the stars. We have not encountered anyone else yet, so we are basically just doing the whole expand and scout thing while we build out different things. From my understanding, a new population management thing has gone live, so we may be seeing some of that. I'm actually leaving the game speed at normal for a second while I look at these alerts, blockers, and buildings. Okay, so we could clear out some more blockers here. However, if we... okay. This is interesting. I haven't played with this much yet either. Distribute luxury goods. Oh, alien mural. While conducting surface scans of Beta Aquilia, the 3A, science officer Carb and the crew of the LTS Kabosh the Furious discovered what appears to be an artificially carved slab of rock covered in alien writing. They have not detected any other signs of alien activity on the moon, and exactly how this mural came to be here is a mystery. We have prepared a special project to translate the text. Fascinating. Okay, so our situation log will be updating for that. This is interesting. We can increase our pop growth speeds by sacrificing 1,000 food, which we absolutely have. So I don't know why we wouldn't do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so now our pop growth speed should go up a lot. That'll give us a way to use... Wow, that sound effect. That'll give us a way to use that excess food that we had. That's very nice. And then over here we have our different regions, and we were looking at clearing blockers potentially. Cost of this is 300 energy credits to clear those blockers. I mean, energy credits are what we seem to be generating a lot of, so why not? We'll get one of those out of the way. Actually, how many can we do? We could do 2. All that's doing is unblocking. Whoa, wait a minute. If we do that first blocker, is that just unlocking? No, that's giving us a population. Okay, I'll take that. This one that gives us max agricultural districts, I could care less about. I don't want more agricultural districts. I don't really care about those at all. All I want is more energy credit things, and I want more of these mineral things. Although, I guess that's what it's gonna end up being, is that I do need to clear those blockers in order to place more there. Which is fine. That's fine. We'll do that when the time comes. Population is totally Lumeris right now.
This screen also tells how much devastation or damage the planet itself has suffered.
Oh, is that new? Uh-oh. Since devastation is below 25%, planetary pops cannot be killed by bombardment. Oh, okay then. That's actually kind of terrifying. Thankfully, we haven't run into anyone though, so we don't need to worry about that too much. I'm gonna unpause here and turn the game speed up. I don't think there's actually anything else we really need to do. 3 is the fastest, right? Okay, cool. Translate alien mural, 180 seconds on that. I'm gonna go ahead and go in here and work on that. Translate alien mural. Scientist is present, has 1 science ship in orbits. No, it doesn't. That ship just left. But it's coming back. You're going back here. Go here. Research projects in system. Go, go, go. And then we have our guy out here. What is he doing? Construction ship. Entering orbit of Harza. Does he actually have the ability to build the outpost there, or are we waiting? We're waiting. Okay. That's fine. That makes sense. He should have the ability to build it very soon, though, like right now. Build the outpost there. Okay. So we are expanding, and as soon as, based on advice that we got, as soon as we see a neighbor, we're gonna start building like military outposts. And if we need them to gather trade. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, okay. All the things are happening. Construction's complete, system survey is complete, and we found an anomaly. Leave it be for now, please. For now, I just want you to finish your route. Oh, trade value in that system. That's awesome. So we'll want an outpost with a... I forget what the module is called, but there's a module for outpost that gathers trade from a certain number of adjacent systems. And we'll want one for this, and what we'll probably end up doing is like getting an outpost here and then gathering trade from neighboring systems. That seems to make the most sense. Getting Light's End here is something we want because there is that dark matter resource that we want to start gathering to sell. Yeah, that's all we're looking at, guys, is what can we gather and sell. That is our entire priority here. You know what? You can absolutely start building other stuff if you're done. Oh, he's not done. Okay, interesting. Oh, the construction is complete for the blocker. Okay, our blocker is now cleared. We should be able to... Wait, city district. Oh, really? So the city district for us will produce additional trade value, or clerks, which produce trade value and amenities. That's actually really good. That's something we definitely want to max out, because trade value is what we're all about. And then, what do we need in here? Research labs would help us get through research a little bit faster. Luxury residences would give us housing and stuff. We don't really need that at the moment. In fact, right now, I think the best thing we could maybe get is the Auto Cthulhu Monument. And I'm only saying that because if we get that, it will allow us to produce more Unity, which is actually kind of helpful. Or we could get more alloy foundries. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's cool. Government, pop assembly, resources. Resource silos. Oh, wait a minute. Aren't we waiting for the energy grid? I think we're waiting for the energy grid. No, don't make a hollow theater. I don't want that. Commercial zones here, though, could be useful. Trade value and amenities from clerks. So commercial zones is a potential there. So is Auto Cthulhu Monument. I think I might actually do the Auto Cthulhu Monument here because it'll still leave us room for the energy grid when we have it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. We need to start building out this system a little bit more, in my opinion. Once that's all set, we will be able to get our energy grid going there, and that should be great too. We are currently colonizing this planet. Okay, you guys are fine. Do your thing.
Research complete.
Is it now? What do we get? Hey, there's the energy grid. Okay, so we're gonna go in here.
Research efforts. Technologies are categorized into 3 different fields, with each field typically having 3 available research options.
So we can get research speed, or we can get this, which will get a bonus on researching because we have that particular expertise, and that gives us plus 20% energy credits from technicians, which is kind of cool. Since, you know, energy credits are kind of our thing. I'm gonna go with that, even though I'm reasonably sure that it was suggested that the research speed ones are always the best. Thing is, that's gonna take 73 months, that'll only take 64, and it'll give us more energy credits. I wish I knew whether these other ones stay here, but I don't. Whenever we finish researching a technology, up to 3 new options will be generated. Okay, so that's the thing that concerns me. I'd rather get field modulation here, considering that I could lose it. That's what I'm gonna do. If that's the wrong decision, let me know in the comments, guys. I honestly don't know enough about this game to know for sure. Oh, trade routes map mode.
Will become an increasingly large part of our economy.
Right-click.
Starbases with trade hubs collect trade value within their system to be routed to the capital for conversion to energy credits.
Oh, okay. So now we understand how that works. We need more trade. This system has a trade protection value of 2, which guarantees that up to 2 trade is protected from piracy. How do we gain more trade protection? Is that based on, like, platforms and stuff that we have there? Because that would be interesting. That being said, we do need to... This has 2 trade. Let's look at all of our systems that potentially have trade value. Does this one? This one does not. This one shows a trade value of 2. This one has no trade value, but it says it's defended up to 2. Okay. Interesting. So if we built a trade hub here, I think it would gather from this and this. However, if we built another trade hub, or like upgraded the trade hub, I think it would reach out to Beta Aquila here. But we're not going to worry about that right now because honestly, I don't know what to do with that trade that we generate until we meet another empire. Like, I'm not even sure how to use that. I guess it gets converted into energy credits, so that's something. But if you guys know more, feel free to let me know in the comments. You're fine. You're fine. Fine. That's all good. Okay, unpausing.
Construction complete.
I apologize for being kind of slow, guys. I am learning a lot about this as we go. Tundra planet with 13 slots, that's nice, but not something we're gonna be able to get right now. Let's do mining stations here, and then of course research stations here, and that should leave us ready to settle the next thing. Okay, special project has been complete. Science Officer Carb has managed to partially translate the alien mural discovered on Beta Aquila 3A. It is a memorial for an extinct alien race that once maintained a small interstellar empire in this region of the galaxy. They were apparently exterminated by the creators of the mural, a fact that they seem to regret. Given that the mural has been dated to be in excess of 300 million years old, it is likely that its creators are also extinct by now. Perhaps most interesting of all is the material that the mural was made of. Despite its age, it is in remarkably good condition. Awesome. Can we get something out of that? Y'all want to find us some stuff? Because, hey, if we can use that material to make ships, that'd be cool. Okay, so we did get our next tradition. Think I'm going to go with a new life, but Starbase upkeep's reduced by 20. Administrative cap I'm not worried about right now. Starbase upkeep reduced by 20 I'm not super worried about right now. Pop growth speed increase seems really good. I'm going to go with that. Next, I'll get that probably, and then we'll finish out with Courier Network, and when we finish this, we get to build one additional district. That's awesome. And we'll get one of these Ascension perks, which I honestly don't know all that much about yet. Sorry guys, we'll figure all this out over time, I promise. Now you, sir, I would like... And somebody was telling me about this, like... There's a better way to assign these. I'm sorry guys, it's been a week since I looked at the comments for the Stellaris videos, and like I can't remember what people were telling me now. That is an ocean world with 19 slots. I hope that ends up being habitable, because we'll absolutely work our way down there. In this case, I'm gonna take this guy and look for any of these anomalies for us to go through. Does that show in the situation log? I think it does. I think it does. It does indeed. And that particular science ship is the one that has Carb on it versus the other science ship that has Carba. Okay, so we want Carb assigned to all of these things now. Nah, Carb is going for that one. Carba. Okay, change scientist to Carb and research that. Also, change scientist to Carb. And additionally research that. I hope that gave him both. It did not. Okay. Interesting. That is actually very, very interesting, because, like, I don't know... Okay. Whatever. We'll let that be. That's fine. At this point, that's totally fine. I just want this guy to finish surveying here first. No. Survey here. Survey here. I don't need you to go check that out just yet. I want you to survey first, please. This guy can absolutely search these anomalies for us. Yeah, he's going to do it right now. Awesome. Okay. So, that'll do that. Got quite a nice loop of surveyed systems here that we can continue to build out to. Should potentially be surveying out past our borders too, though. I don't know why I decided to send that guy back. I think I was just trying to bunker down here a little bit.
Anomaly found.
But maybe that's not the best idea. Leave that be for now. Let's get this area finished off, and then we'll send this survey ship up here to start expanding our borders a little more. Although, actually, no. That seems like a bad idea now that I think about it. I'm gonna keep expanding our borders a little bit. If anything, maybe we finish surveying systems down there? I guess we could also... Let's double up on stuff. Let's do this. Survey here. And also, when you're done, you can survey down here and down here. Let's get that whole corner finished, I guess, and then we'll come expand out more the other direction. That is actually a colonizable planet, which is awesome. Now, I'm told if we go here, we can only colonize planets inside our borders. Oh, that's right, we have to actually extend our influence that way. That's fine. We'll send this guy over here now and start building outposts out this direction. So that we can potentially enclose that in influence, because we may want a city or a planet, a colony there. Gosh, I'm sorry guys, the terminology for this game is still kind of new to me, and I play a lot of like 4X space games in general, so the terminology in all of them kind of overlaps, but it's slightly different. Okay. In this place, though, what we want to do is, now that our Auto Cthulhu monument is going up, we want our energy grid to be next. Where you at, energy grid? I know you're here. There we go. Put our energy grid in queue. Let's go see what we can do with these blockers now. Don't care all that much about that. Yeah, not super worried about that. However, it does look like that will increase the number of districts available to us total, so I'm gonna go ahead and clear that blocker. Let's do both of them. Let's clear both of those blockers. We have no shortage of minerals right now. We're actually much shorter on energy credits, so we need to focus kind of on building those out instead. Still colonizing that planet right there. And USA need to start building our way out this direction. Yeah, that should be right. And we're paused. I don't know why we were paused there. Sorry, guys. I'm so used to playing turn-based games that, like, this is a little over my head. Oh, hello! A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Federal Anocracy of Genes. Led by Chairwoman Genestra Omalfi Mayos, they call themselves the Xeno Justice Council. Their members have been pushing hard for friendly relations with alien species. A disgruntled faction will be a source of trouble, but one that approves of the government's actions could prove useful. Okay. A new faction has risen up, the Electoral Freedom faction. Okay, so we have 3 new factions, it looks like. Let's take a look at those. All right. I'm listening, VIR.
That shifts in the socio-political climate may give rise to factions. Details on faction sizes, attractiveness to our pops, and how content they are can also be found here.
Okay, so we have 75% approval rating from the Electoral Freedom Forum, because their issues are anti-autocratic, free movement, reproductive freedoms, and anti-stratification. Okay, so they're fond of us basically being us. Now, this is the Xeno Justice Council, new contact, establishing communications with other empires will please them. Okay, well, we haven't found any, dude, or we would, so you can just relax. We can also boost the support of these different factions. Like, for us, it makes most sense to embrace the Electoral Freedom right now. That's probably the best one for us to push because we meet all the requirements for it and they're not difficult requirements. Internal Growth Committee would like solid liquidity. They want to keep at least 5,000 energy credits stored. That's actually not hard for us to reach either, and keep the peace. So they're also a good faction for us to be able to embrace. But that costs 500 unity. I'm not going to blow 500 unity embracing one of these factions. Forget it. They're all close enough that it doesn't matter. The only one that's going to be tough is this one because we don't really necessarily have control over when we find another alien species. So, okay, we're going to unpause there. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm learning all this stuff as we go, so I'm trying to read and make sure I pay attention. A more detailed scan of one of the many natural satellites orbiting the gas giant Oxyman has revealed a deposit of precious metals and minerals that was overlooked in the initial survey. Although the moon is very small, it has a stable orbit around its primary and appears tectonically stable. Oh, look at that! We got more trade value, guys. That's awesome. That's actually something we really wanted. So yay, trade value. I don't quite, like I said, I don't quite understand the conversion rate of trade value, but I do understand that it turns into energy credits for us, so that's useful. Through hard work and experience, Governor Hannikin has developed new skills. Okay, let me see Governor Hannikin then. Food from jobs is plus 10%, clear blocker time is minus 25%, and the cost is minus 25%. That's awesome. I wonder if that refunds us for the ones that he's already got in queue. If not, let's pull them out of queue and put them back in just to be safe. There we go. That's probably better. Okay, so that should do it. I really like that governor right now. He's kind of a boss. Do we want a governor for our other region? Oh, it's not even a colony yet. Okay. I'm just not very attentive. There's just so much stuff in this game, guys. It's really hard to keep track of everything. I think it's gonna be fine, though. We'll figure it out. It'll be just fine. Everything is going. That's fine. At this point, we're just letting everything roll through. Lots and lots of things coming in. Definitely want to make sure we're getting all these things done and surveyed. Hey, look at that. Even more. Look at that. Dark matter. We got more dark matter. Yes, please. Okay, so you're scanning those ones, so those are done. How about you go research Oxyman 1, or Oxyman 6, rather. You go take care of that, and then we'll send everybody over here and maybe finish out these. Now that I think about it, maybe we'll finish these out and then move our way up here. Because the reality is we have some strong choke points here on Hazra, Beta, Aquila, and Jaundice. If we check everything back here and it's all clean, then that's just extra stuff we have. And I'm okay with that. That's actually really nice. Okay.
first extrasolar colony. This means
Oh.
that if our homeworld were to spontaneously combust, your species would no longer be rendered extinct. That is a comforting thought, wouldn't you say?
I love the dialogue for VIR. That was actually great. We have established the colony of Queen Thickdom. Excellent. Queen Thickdom is a thing now, y'all. You better recognize. Okay, so in order for us to upgrade this, we need more population. We need 10 pop here. That is not a small thing for us to handle. So what we're gonna do is start off by building a couple of agricultural districts. 2 should be fine, I think, but I'm not 100% sure on that. What do these guys generate? They generate... I don't know what that symbol... Blah. Sometimes the symbol nature of this all throws me off. Housing. Okay, so that generates 5 housing, and it also generates a job as a clerk. Now, for us, I think clerks do special things.
Regarding our empire and its government. Here we can see our ruler and any related
Oh,
effects.
okay. Our ruler is awesome. Election influence cost, off-world trade company, technology which unlocks private colony ships. Okay. Agenda, secure the borders. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. We could totally use that.
Graphics tab attracts the makeup and spread of
Okay,
our empire.
so that wasn't exactly what I was looking for, but whatever. We're gonna put down a couple of agricultural districts and see if that helps us out here. Show planetary features. Oh, nice. What do these do? Max generator districts +1. Oh, okay, so that's what these different planetary features do. Like when I first started playing this, we had the actual tiles and you could look at them like that and it made more sense, I think. Planet deficit is -1 energy and -1 resource or consumer goods. Okay, so we'll get 2 agricultural districts rolling here. We'll get one of these rolling as well, and one of these rolling, and then one of these. Long build queue there, that's fine. We basically just want to get that colony up to a good start, and in the meantime, we want to build our influence out here to Alioth, where we can put another colony on a 19 slot planet, which is so much better. So much better than this one here, which is much less if I'm not... Yeah, it's 13. 13 is not great, but I saw another system and I was like, hey, we need a colony, let's go. Okay. We could upgrade this starport for 200 alloys if we wanted to. The question is... Well, I mean, doing that's not bad. This is a system that we have an actual colony in, so I'm going to do that because it seems to make sense in my opinion. Plus, it'll allow us to start building trade hubs and potentially gathering these resources from further out. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into a stable orbit around Oxyman 6. Wow, Roman numerals, good. The massive engine sections and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, although they have long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they began. It said after they begun, but that's not actually proper English, so I changed it. Anyways, that's cool. Look at that system. That's actually a really nice spread. I'm gonna go investigate Alioth 3 here with this guy. And why are you not building an outpost? Did we not have the resources? Ship is already performing it. Okay, you are building an outpost. Good job. You do your job. You do the outpost thing, we'll leave it to you. Want to move out here as well. How's our empire spread, though?
Construction complete.
Our sprawl is fine. Our sprawl is fine. We're not at our cap by any means. Pause that up because we got a new tradition. Starbase upkeep would be awesome. Let's go for that. We don't need the admin cap just yet because our admin cap is fine. Construction is complete on Yerba. Good. Now go ahead and build mining stations there, and then once you're done with that, come get us another starbase over there. Okay, everybody is doing things. Things are going good. We do have one more slot here that we should consider using. I'm just not entirely sure how we want to use that. We were looking at trade and doing a commercial zone because that'll unlock some more clerk jobs for us. And I could have sworn as part of like our faction bonuses, we get more out of clerk jobs, but I'm not sure. Trade value +10, administrative capacity +10, stability +5. Election influence cost -5. Yeah, I guess not. I thought we had something for that, but I guess we really don't. No, we do. Potentially. Hold on. Trade value from jobs is +25%. Amenities from jobs is +25%. Governing ethics -15. Okay, so we do have some stuff, but that's more about amenities and trade value, and I'm reasonably sure that that's what clerks generate. but we can probably check by going over here and looking at our population and finding our specialists. Clerks, where are you at, though? Culture worker, artisan, enforcer, metallurgist. Do we really not have clerks? What happened? No jobs have been deprioritized. Okay, so I thought we would have a clerk job listed here, but I'm not seeing it. So that throws me... Oh, there it is. Clerks generate consumer goods... Or no, they cost consumer goods. They generate amenities and trade value. So yeah, that's why clerks are better for us, is because they do get boosted. So I think what we'll do is we'll go in here and we will build another commercial zone, because I don't think we have one yet. We don't. We actually don't. So it makes more sense, I think, in that sense, to go ahead and build a commercial zones. Good. That ought to do us for that. Queen Thictum is growing at a nice rate, I would say. Do we have a new pop yet?
Anomaly found.
Doesn't look like it. Oh, hold on. That is a level 3 on Ubalon. You can absolutely leave it be for now. We can search that later. Ooh, this is nice. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, pop growth speed increase. That's what we want. And now if we look at our population, we currently have 2 population. They're all colonists. That's fine. They're growing at a rate of 0.5. Interesting. Okay. I don't understand most of that, to be honest, so we're just gonna let that grow and then hope that it gets to a big enough size for us to upgrade that thing at some point soon. And as soon as you're done, you already have orders. Okay, everybody has orders, everybody is doing a thing, that's what we want. We just don't want anybody idle. That's the one thing I understand about this game. We want to keep everybody working, we don't want people idle. Gigantic skeleton. What was previously thought to be assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere of Alea 2 have been identified as the massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated at 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that Alea 2 could have supported life on that scale at any point in the planet's history. Science Officer Carb has prepared a special research project to delve further into this mystery.
Situation log updated.
Awesome. Okay, so I want you to do that. Research that project. You got this. Hopefully we get something cool from that. Like, I don't know if you can get armor from that or what you would potentially get. Okay, so that's great. Our engineering research from researchers is plus 20% now. That's awesome. That is a nice cumulative effect over time. So now we have the option of going for coil guns. We could also go for ceramo metal materials and Corvette hull points plus 100 from improved hulls. Now this does unlock the kinetic weapons path, which is interesting to me. So I think we're gonna go with this. That seems to make the most sense. It's going to take 102 months though. Holy moly. They're all gonna take a really long time. Okay. Oh, we're gonna go with the coil guns because everything in there is military anyway. And I feel like the one that unlocks additional things is probably gonna be better. Ooh, Alpine world here. Very inhabitable though. Sad times. Sad times that that's so inhabitable. I would have liked to actually, uninhabitable rather, that. I would have actually liked to have gone there because 17 is a pretty decent planet size. But it is what it is. Once you're done doing that, can't build mining stations there until it's kind of annoying that you can't queue up mining stations until the actual starbase there finishes, even though you're building a starbase. After continued studies of the massive skeletal remains found on Alea 2, Science Officer Carb has concluded that the creature served as some kind of organic starship. Much smaller bones from at least 3 separate species were found within the larger skeleton, and we assume these came from members of the crew. For unknown reasons, this organic starship suffered catastrophic damage and crash-landed on Alea 2. While we cannot begin to understand the biological engineering necessary to grow a starship like this, the study of these bones alone has substantially advanced our knowledge. Awesome. Hey, it actually unlocks some more stuff from that system, which is great. So now that that guy is completely available, he can do anything we want. I think we're going to send him down to Mandara here and scan that level 3 anomaly. No, wait a minute, we're not. My bad, guys. That level 3 anomaly is right here, so we'll actually have that science ship scan it when they get done. In the meantime, we're going to send this guy over here to Varshem to do this level 4 one. Go! Hey, no, I said go. I didn't say stay. There we go. Alright, he is en route now, and once he finishes that, we'll have him come over and survey this, and survey this. All we gotta do is survey those 3 with this ship over here once it's done, and we will basically have surveyed everything in our little pocket here, and then we can start expanding out into the galaxy some more. Awesome. Go, guys, go! Do your things! These guys still very happy. Unity still coming in at a nice rate. Construction is complete. All right. Oh, that's on Ronuman. Construction is complete. Okay. Pause this. Build a mining station. Also, build a starbase. Also, don't have enough to build another starbase. Sad times. Would have done that. Okay. Go, baby, go. So Gens has finished its planetary construction now. We actually got another commercial zones out of that. Planet deficit is 11 food right now. That's actually not a good thing. Perhaps build one more food district here just to help help balance that negative. And if we look at our pop, do we have any unemployed populations? We do not. Excellent. Loving it so far. Unfortunately, though, that is all the time we have. Oh. Okay, hold on. We're going to read this first. What can only be described as a dimensional portal has been discovered in a remote location on Queen Thictum. See? That is a dimensional portal to the other galaxy where the Lumeris are originally from. Weather prediction algorithms noticed a strange air current which was eventually determined to be caused by the slight leakage of atmosphere into the portal. The rate of loss is far too small for it to make any difference to the life on Queen Thictum, but the very existence of the portal raises some disturbing questions, such as where does it lead and could something come through the portal from the other side? That's not good. I don't like that. I don't like that. That makes me nervous.
System survey complete.
Really, really nervous. Unfortunately, though, we are out of time. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed playing. Thank you again to everybody who gave tips on the last video. I totally spaced some of them. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go reread all of those before the next episode, and any comments that you leave on this one I'll read too, because I can use all the help I can get. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more of our great content on the channel with everything from 4X to real-time strategy to pro wrestling, go ahead and click that subscribe button down there and make sure to ding that bell notification, because every time you ding that bell notification, we discover a dimensional wormhole in a place we really didn't want to. Wait, that's not a good thing though. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!